Hello everyone, this is Ashwin here. So it's been a long time I have posted a Hackerrank video. I just started solving a few problems in Hackerrank, so I'll be posting few videos on one particular topic for some weeks. So I plan to solve some problems because many of you requested. So I'll be solving as much problems as possible in Hackerrank. Now in this video we are going to solve Hackerland Radio Transmitters. Hackerland is a one-dimensional city with houses aligned at integral locations along a road. The mayor wants to install radio transmitters on the roofs of the city's houses. Each transmitter has a fixed range, meaning it can transmit a signal to all houses within that number of units distance away. So given a map of Hackerland and the transmission range, determine the minimum number of transmitters so that every house is within range of at least one transmitter. Each transmitter must be installed on top of an existing house. So in this problem, what we have is the list of houses. We have to set some number of transmitters. So each transmitter will cover some distance. So here you can able to see this is the set of houses. At position 1 there is one house, and at position 2, position 3, position 5 and position 9, all these positions contains the houses, and the transmission distance is 1. So it means it can able to transmit to the nearby house alone for this example. And our objective is to find the minimum number of transmitters so that every house receives the radio transmission. So that is our objective. So this is somewhat a real-time use case if you think about in terms of some cell phone towers. So for this example, 3 antenna at houses 2, 5 and 9 provide complete coverage. There is no house at location 7 to cover both 5 and 9. Ranges of coverage are 1 to 3. So we will be placing an antenna at 2. So it will cover 1 and 3. And if we place an antenna at 5 means there are no nearby locations like 4 and 6. So there are no houses nearby. So we have to place an antenna here. And lastly we have 9. And here also nearby there are no houses. So we have to place it here. In total, we have to place 3 antennas for this example. Now let's see the constraints. So the constraints is 10 to the power of 5. So we have to code the problem in an optimal way. So we can able to reach from n to n square. My solution will be n log n. So that is an optimal solution only. And we have other constraints, and the house range also is mentioned here. That is also up to the n. So here this is one sample input. Here the number of houses are 5 and the radio transmission is 1. So k is 1 here. So we have continuous houses like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you represent in terms of diagram, these are the houses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the houses are placed. Apart from that, these 6, 7 and 0, nothing is there. So we can able to see here if we place an antenna at 2 means it will cover 1 and 3, and here if you place an antenna at 4 means it will cover 5, or else you can do it vice versa. You can also place it at 5. So it doesn't matter. So the minimum transmitters to place is 2 for this example. Let's see another one to understand it very clearly. So here we have 8 houses and the distance range is 2. So it can able to transmit 2 on the left side and on the right side. So this is our example. As you can able to see, it's gone up to 9. So in this problem, the houses are in order manner. We have to sort it. So that's why it takes about n log n time for sorting. And after that, we can able to solve it in a linear way. So here you can able to see if we place the antenna at 4 means it can able to cover 2 and up to 6. So all these houses are covered. And lastly we have 7, 9, 11 is also there. Maybe, so here I can't able to see the full. Maybe I will just exit the full screen view. So this is the full screen view. You can able to see it can able to reach up to 11. And after that 12 is all alone, so we have to place it another transmitter there. So the minimum transmitter we have to place is 3. So that is how we have to solve this problem. I will code it first, and later I will explain with this example or some other example, so you can able to understand easily. So it will be straightforward if I code it the problem. Let's code the problem now. Now let's dive into the problem. So as you can able to see in this example, the elements are in an ordered manner. We have to sort it first. So here x is the integer array. So it will be x dot sort. After sorted the array, we have to initialize few variables, that is count equals 0. This is to count the number of transmitters, and we will return it on the final. And apart from that, we have to initialize I, that is to track the index of the array, and we are going to use a while loop. So while I less than n. So the condition satisfies until we reach the end of the array. Now we will go into the logic. What we are going to do is, first we are going to find this middle possible element. So we have to check whether this integer covers within the range. Let's say for this example, we have the distance k equals 2. So this is x of I. I have to find a location. So I will say x of I plus k. So what it does is, so x of I is 2 here. If I say k means 2 plus 2 is 4. So it will reach 4 now. And after that, I will initialize again a small while loop to traverse until it reaches this point, and we will increment the count there. And after that, this is the middle position. When the while loop breaks, we are in the middle position, so we will do that. So while I less than n and x of I less than or equal to location. So locations in the sense, here the location is 4. Currently we are tracking. So it will go until it reaches that element. So if it gone beyond that, let's say if I increment by 1 means x of I is 5. So the loop will break. We have to decrement I by 1. And after that, increment count by 1, because we will be placing a transmitter at that point. That is, we are halfway there. So to cover the remaining houses with this transmitter, we will use the same step again. So if I consider, just copy this and paste it again here. So we are doing the same thing. So here x of I is 4, and again we are adding 2. It will traverse until it reaches 6. And after that, when the while loop breaks, it will be in 7. So the same process repeats again. So that's how it works. Finally, we will return the count. So after placing all the transmitters, we will be returning the count value. So maybe let's see this with an example, so we can able to understand very clearly. So first I will just sort this array, so we can able to understand it in a complex way. So I will just comment these things out. So we'll be having values like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11 and 12. So these are the sorted array, and after this we will be tracing this part of the problem. So that is x of I plus k. So in the first iteration, location will be 2 plus 2, that will be 4. So we will be traversing until it satisfies this condition. So first it will be 2, and after that we will increment, it is 4. 4 is less than or equal to 4, it satisfies, and after that it is 5. So this condition breaks, and we will decrement I by -1. And after that we are incrementing the count. So here location will be, I am currently at the 4th position because of doing this -1. So 4, plus 2 equals 6. So this condition satisfies until x of I is less than or equal to 6. So we will be incrementing I by 1 here. So it will be 5 and it will be 6, and when it reaches 7, this condition will break and we will go to the start. So again the same process starts from 7. So from 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, and again the same process continues and it will go on. So this will be first half, and this will be second half, and this is place the transmitter and increment. Okay, this is transmitter, and this is the whole logic of this problem. Let's run the code now. It passed the sample test case. Let's submit it. That's it, guys. We have solved the problem, and this is pretty much a straightforward solution. We are just using sorting, that is only n log n. That is the time complexity of this problem. And apart from that, if you like this video, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and share it to your friends if you like this. Stay tuned for the next video.